Afternoon, we greet you and we are here again with Paya Chermak. Hey, hello.
Hello, good day.
So, since we recently added CBD cartridges to our range, which is actually this, we would like to quickly tell you something about those cartridges today. In our selection, you can buy either the lime flavor or the blueberry flavor. But you can also buy it as a set where you get a discounted price, and the set already includes this handy battery onto which you simply screw the cartridge like this, and then all you have to do is press the button here and you can start vaporizing. Paya, can you tell us the main advantages and the actual difference between vaporizing liquid and cartridges?
Well, of course, the big advantage is definitely the speed of onset of the effect, just like with regular liquids, where thanks to vaporization through the pulmonary capillaries, the substance enters your system very quickly, so the effect is really noticeable. Well, I'm not saying it's immediate, but after a few minutes, which is a big advantage for people who need relief from their problems, not instantly, but very quickly. And of course, another big and undeniable advantage is the purity of this product, because let's be honest, the carrier substances in those liquids, the PG and VG, are still debatable compounds. Some people say they are harmful, others say they're not. So in this case, we know that it's basically a CBD distillate at a concentration of 55%.
It's probably also important to mention that this distillate contains 55% CBD. Consider that the liquids, which are now in use here but not used there, had 2% CBD or alternatively 2% CBG, but here you have 55%. That means this should start working much faster than, for example, the 2% liquid.
And most importantly, it's more effective, of course, so a smaller dose will be enough for a much greater effect. Of course, it's probably good to mention that since this is truly a natural hemp distillate, the effect is quite strongly earthy. And it might not suit everyone at first, so I definitely recommend starting with smaller puffs, getting used to the taste, and then maybe increasing the intensity.
Great, and quickly, who is vaporizing cartridges suitable for?
Just as I said, for those who need the fastest possible, that immediate effect.
So stress depression?
So for example, stress depression. A lot of people actually use it like this for psychological issues. They are stabilized on a certain dose of CBD, and of course there are days when the stress load, the stress factor is much worse, and you can't predict that in advance. So they actually carry this pen with them, which works as a kind of first aid, and of course also for people with migraines, with significant pain, let's say. So it's truly a kind of essential helper that effectively deals with those unexpected and challenging situations that can then significantly worsen our current physical or emotional condition.
I understand situations that can arise during the day. So you just heard that from Paya Chermak. Paya, thank you so much. So for those of you who have been thinking about vaporization but haven't tried it yet, we definitely recommend cartridges. And for